I'm Steve Johnson, News Director of theDove TV. Watch more videos from the Dove Newsroom at theDove.us. Good morning, I'm Steve Johnson with a reminder to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch the Dove on our website or on our Roku channel. In the news today, the nation's largest Muslim advocacy group says lawmakers from across the political spectrum should repudiate Republican presidential candidate Ben Carson's comments that the Islamic faith is inconsistent with the Constitution and that he would not agree with a Muslim being elected president. Comments came after Carson was asked this weekend on Meet the Press whether Islam is consistent with what is outlined in the U.S. Constitution.
I would not advocate that we put a Muslim in charge of this nation. I absolutely would not agree with that.
Now, Abraham Hooper is a spokesman for the Council on Islamic American Relations and says the Constitution expressly prohibits a religious test to qualify for elected office, adding that Carson's comments show he is not qualified for the presidency because he cannot hold such views about religion, and at the same time say he will represent Americans of all faiths and backgrounds. Secretary of State John Kerry in Berlin says the United States will significantly increase the number of worldwide migrants it takes in over the next 2 years. Kerry made the announcement during a visit to Berlin after meeting with the German foreign minister to discuss the mass migration of Syria's fleeing of their civil war. However, the amount outlined by Kerry won't be nearly the number many activists and former officials have been urging.
Last year, I think we were at 70,000. We are now going to go up to 85,000 with at least, and I underscore the at least, it is not a ceiling, it's a floor of 10,000 over the next year from Syria specifically, even as we also receive more refugees from other areas. And in the next fiscal year, we'll target 100,000.
Now, the migrants would be referred by the United Nations, screened by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, and resettled in various places around the United States. Well, Governor Kate Brown has unveiled the latest steps towards preparation for earthquakes and tsunamis in Oregon, but the plan won't be completed for a few years. The Cascadia Playbook is a military mobilization type of document for state agencies to revert to when natural disasters occur, whether it's a tsunami along the coast, the effects of earthquakes, or even extreme wildfires. The Playbook will be the go-to guide for coping with a disaster. Dr. Althea Rizzo says the big test will come next year.
There's a lot of kinks that need to be worked out, and I imagine that a lot more information will be coming out after the Cascadia Rising exercise next June, which gives us an opportunity to practice all of these things that we're developing.
Rizzo says they're hoping to see the problems during the Cascadia Rising exercise, where she hopes they'll find what is broken with an emergency response so they can fix it in time for a real emergency. Well, let's take a look at the weather scene as we start this new week. For our area, Northern California and Wairika, sunny today and 90. Then temperatures on the way down to 84 by Wednesday, bumping up a bit on Thursday. As we move into the Klamath Basin, 84 today, down to 79 on Wednesday, before up to 82 on Thursday, then only 77 the high for Friday. As we move along the Oregon coastal area, we'll see moderate temperatures, mid-60s to low 70s, and a chance for rain on and off. The best chance for rain will be Friday with a high of 67 degrees. As we move into central Oregon and the Bend area, sunny today and 75, and it'll stay in the mid-70s until Thursday when it bumps up to 82, down to 73 on Friday. And for southern Oregon and the Medford area, 80s throughout the rest of the week, except down to 79 on Friday. And that's news and weather right here on the Dove.